Okay, today we're going to start our practice seated, legs in front of the body. And just take a moment to maybe move a bit of flesh away from sit bones and just feel down the back of your legs. You might curl the toes back in. See if you can draw the crown of the head up, tuck the chin in a little. Just feel the spine long. And we're just going to start by extending our arms out in front of the body. Slowly sighing out as we lean back. Just come back as far as is comfortable for you. And then inhale to roll back up to seat. Sighing out as you curl the spine, tuck the chin in. And then inhale to come back up. Just find a rhythm with your breath here. We want ideally legs to stay heavy, heels to be down. And you might come down a long way or a little, it doesn't really matter. Arms stay heavy. Chin tucked in, neck long. Should feel this in your adductors, the muscles along the inside of your legs. And you'll be switching on, of course, your core abdominal muscles. Take a break whenever you need to. And slowly sighing out as we curl the spine into that C shape. Pressing through the sit bones, pressing through the heels. One more time. And this time we're going to come up to sit, grow tall through the crown of the head again, and we'll lean forward. Just roll forward, let your head be heavy. Stronger sensation down the back of the legs. Let's come up to draw our head up again. This time we're going to extend our arms in front of the body, bring the palms together, take a breath in. As we sigh out, right hand comes behind the body. Inhale back to the center, and then left hand opens out. Just keep your neck in line with the torso. Just moving from side to side. One more time, each side. And let's bring our hands down. We might just raise the knees up, just open through the hips. Invite a little bit of movement, energy back through the side of the body. And then let's extend the legs again. This time we'll take the arms high above the body, reaching up. As we sigh out, one hand comes behind. Inhale to reach tall again. Exhale, open out. One more time, each side. And we'll take our hands in front of the body, turn the fingers towards each other, elbows wide. Take a breath in. As we sigh out, just turn down, take your hands down to the side. Keep your heels heavy. Inhale to roll back up. And we'll exhale, turn around. Just turn around as far as is comfortable for your body. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. See if you can keep your sit bones heavy so you're not lifting them as you turn. And let it go. And bring the hands down to the side. One more. We'll lift our left arm over the body. Reach it over. And then switch sides, right hand comes over. One more time. And you'll probably be very glad to come down all the way onto the back. Just allow your spine to be long. Let's just bring our palms onto the body. Just take a moment to notice our breath pattern. Just press down through the tailbone. Allow the spine to be long. Back of the head is heavy. Chin is tucked in a little. Let's take a moment we'll bring both of our palms down to the belly. Just take a moment to find your transverse abdominis, that core muscle. You might take a cough or you might blow through your lips until you feel that muscle switch on. Once you've got it switched on, just come back to the breath, noticing what it feels like to continue to breathe while that muscle is engaged. Let's take a breath in together. We'll draw our knees together. As we sigh out, let's open just our right knee down. And just take it down as far as you can until you feel your tailbone start to roll. Inhale back to the center, and then left knee rolls out to the side. So here your spine should feel heavy. Just your knee is moving. Anytime you feel the tailbone roll to one side, just lessen the movement. Don't come down quite so far. Hopefully that core muscle engagement stays the whole time. Spine stays heavy. If you feel your shoulders bunched up towards your ears, just drop them down a little towards the hips. Let's keep our fingers where they are. We're going to see if we can keep that muscle engaged as we take the knees up now. Lift the feet off the ground. We'll come into our reverse tabletop. Draw the knees together, feet together. Keep that core muscle activation. Take a breath in. As we sigh out, right toes come down towards the ground. Maybe tap the ground. Inhale, draw the knees back together. Exhale, left toes come down. Inhale back. Exhale. Just find your own rhythm. Notice if your jaw is clenched. Notice if your shoulders are suddenly high up towards the ears again. Where can we invite ease into the body, continuing to draw the legs, feet, and knees together, sighing out as we tap the toes down. You might notice too whether your spine has started to curl up or whether you've still got that natural curve in the spine. Last of all, if you feel any tension in your face, your cheeks, around your eyes, just take a smile, curl up the corners of the mouth. Next time your legs come up, wrap the arms around them. Maybe rock a little from side to side. And when you're ready, let's take the feet back down to the mat. We'll turn the palms down and just walk the fingers a little further away from the head towards the heels. Let's take a breath in together. As we sigh out, we're going to lift our head, neck, and shoulders. Reach the fingers towards the heels. Inhale to come back down to the mat. And exhale to lift and reach. See if you can keep the head heavy here. We're not jerking the neck up or lifting the head too far. Head stays heavy even as we lift up. Just find a flow with the breath. Let's take the hands behind the head now. Take the elbows wide. Interlace the fingers and just let the head be as heavy as you can. We'll take our feet off the ground again. Bring the knees together. Bring the feet together. Take a breath in. And as we sigh out, slowly allow the head to come up. Keep the elbows wide. Inhale, head comes back down. And exhale, lift it up. So now we're working into our lower abdominal core muscles and also those in our upper chest. Keep the elbows as wide as you can, the head as heavy as you can. Knees are drawn together, feet, ankles together. Tailbone is still heavy. You might like to bring all your attention to the tailbone. Inhaling as we lower our head, exhaling as we lift up. Two more times. And let's wrap our arms around the legs again. You might like to just rock a little. Let's take our arms back down to the mat and we'll just take some bicycle circles with the legs. Just drawing the knees in towards the chest, pressing them away. Tailbone stays heavy. Switch directions whenever you like. Now let's take one leg, press it up, the other long. And then we'll switch. Switch. And just keep going from side to side. And take the feet down to the mat. You might like to just walk the feet out to the side of the mat. And we'll just take the knees all the way down. Open from side to side. All right, so I'm hoping everyone has a TheraBand or a scarf, a belt, a tea towel, whatever you have. Just take it into one hand. We're going to extend our left leg heavy to the mat. Curl the toes back in. Just feel that heaviness in the leg. Take our right foot and see if you can wrap whatever thing that you have under the balls of the feet. Press that leg up. Just hold it here. See if you can keep your shoulders heavy. Notice if there's any tension in your jaw. Back of the body is heavy. You should maybe be able to curl your toes a little more towards the head. You'll feel that strong sensation down the back of the leg. Now you might think that this is as much as your body can stretch. So just notice that sense of, this is where my body wants to be. Take another breath. Now we're just going to see if we can use our nervous system just to bring a little more range of movement. It might not be much, it might be subtle, but just see how you go. As we breathe in, we're going to press our foot towards the ceiling. Just press it up and as high as you can. And then as you breathe out, just see if you can gently guide your foot towards the head a little. Sigh it out. And again, inhale, press the foot high, reach up towards the roof. And as you sigh out, maybe you can guide the foot a little closer. Just notice this sense of, as you switch on your vagus nerve, your parasympathetic nervous system, it just allows a little more movement. When we're stressed, when we're busy, running around, our body is always tense and our range of movement is limited. As we sigh out, maybe we can go a little deeper. We might be a little surprised at what we're capable of. You'll have a strong sensation down the back of the leg. Just welcome that. Maybe the leg's a little wobbly, that's okay. Let's see if we can just take whatever tool we have into one hand now. Just let your left arm be heavy. We're going to slowly draw the leg across the body, keeping our tailbone heavy. So we're not twisting. We're just drawing the foot across the center of the body. You feel your sciatic nerve switch on. Keep the tailbone heavy. So we're just moving an inch or two. If your tailbone is lifting up, you've gone too far. And then bring the leg back over the body. And this time we're going to go the other direction, open wide. And again, just take the leg out until you feel your tailbone move or your spine twist. Might just be a small movement. And then we'll inhale to bring the leg back over the body. Let's switch hands. So we're going to bring our left hand up, right hand comes down. Just exactly the same movement. Take a breath in. As we sigh out, draw that leg across the body, only as far as till we feel our tailbone lift. And then we'll allow it to open out a little. Back of the body stays heavy. And we'll come bring the leg back across. So this time we are going to twist our spine. We're going to take a breath in. Lift the tailbone this time if you need to. Just bring the leg across the body. You might like to keep your right shoulder heavy. Just come down as far as you can. Big stretch, Emily. Right shoulder stays heavy. Side out. Let it go. Let's roll back onto the spine. And we'll switch hands. So take the strap in your right hand, left arm heavy, and we'll open out to the side. And again, just take your leg out as far as it wants to go. Inhaling to lift up. All right, let's allow that leg to be long now. Just take a moment, just allow your whole body to stretch out. Just notice you probably have added an extra inch or two to the length of your leg. So just notice the different feeling in your right leg as opposed to your left. Take a breath or two. When you're ready, we'll reach up, take the strap under our left foot this time. Press the leg up, just hold it there. Take your shoulders back down to the ground. Notice if your neck or your chin or your jaw feels tight at all. Just relax them down. Back of the head is heavy. Now, can you curl the toes a little further towards the face? Let your shoulder be as heavy as it can. All right, let's take a breath in. Press the foot towards the roof. And as we sigh out, draw the foot towards the head. You can bend the knee if you need to. Next breath, pressing up and out. And as we sigh out, draw the toes closer. Just see if there's any extra range of movement you can find, moving as you sigh out. Might be surprised how far you can go. When you're ready, we'll press the foot back up. So just like before, we're going to just very subtly take the foot across the body, keeping the tailbone heavy, not lifting the spine. Spine stays heavy. You might feel that sciatic nerve switch on just a little. Let's take a breath in, roll back, press the foot high. And then switch the hands if you need to. We're going to open out to the side. It's a small movement, tailbone staying heavy. Rolling back, pressing up. All right, this time let's lift and twist the body. Take that leg across and maybe all the way down to the mat, maybe not. Just see how you go. See if you can keep the left shoulder heavy. Let's roll back onto the spine. Switch hands if you need to. This time we'll open out to the side. Can you keep that tailbone heavy? And roll back. Everyone looks a little bit different in these shapes, so just notice what's happening in your chin and your jaw and your shoulders. All these places we hold tension without even noticing it. When you're ready, let's take that strap out away from the foot. We'll take our feet down to the ground. Knees can rise up, and again, you might just take your feet out to the side of the mat and just roll the knees down to the side. Hopefully, as we extend the legs out, they feel like they're more or less the same length again, maybe. Take a breath here. All right, let's bring our arms down by the side of the body. We'll take our feet, soles of the feet to the floor, knees raised up. And you might like to just walk the hands away from the shoulders again towards the heels. Let's take a breath in together. As we sigh out, roll from tailbone, roll up the spine, press through the feet. Come up onto the shoulders. And then we inhale to roll back down. And exhale to lift the tailbone up. Just keep moving in your own breath. Tuck that chin in so the neck is long and flat. Back of the head heavy. And you might feel like you're drawing thighs in towards each other, pressing through the soles of the feet. Next time you sigh out and raise the tailbone up, just hold it there. We're going to take a breath in, raising our arms above the head. And then sigh out as the spine rolls back down. Inhale to bring the arms back by the side. And we exhale to roll the spine back up. Inhale, arms come above the head. Exhale, spine comes down. Take a breath, arms come by the sides. And we exhale to roll back up. Find a rhythm here, continuing to move in your own breath. Next time you sigh out, just hold it there. You might even like to bring your hands under the back and roll the shoulders towards each other. Just come onto the shoulders a little bit. Let's take a breath in together. We're going to lift our right foot high, press it up, sigh out, drop the tailbone down. Inhale to bring the foot back down to the mat, and then exhale to roll the spine up. Take a breath, left foot presses high. Stabilize yourself through the shoulders, through the feet, and then roll out, roll down the spine, side out. Inhale to take the foot back to the floor. Exhale, roll the spine up. Right foot presses up, lift it up. Exhale, roll down through the spine. Take a breath to bring the right foot back down. Exhale, roll the spine up. One more time, left foot presses up high. And we exhale, rolling down. Inhale, bring your foot back down to the ground. Let's sigh out. Draw the knees into the chest. You might like to curl into a ball. Maybe rock a little from side to side. And if you feel okay doing it, you might like to massage along the spine. Roll back, use a bit of momentum. Roll back onto your shoulders. Tuck your chin in. And then roll along the spine. And just take a few rock and rolls, just letting spine be heavy. Make sure as you roll back, your chin is tucked, protecting your neck. And when you're ready, we'll come back down, extend out. We're going to roll onto the side of our body. And extend the arms in front. Stack the palms, draw the knees up, and we want our hips, our inside of our knees, our ankles all to be touching. Let's take a breath in together, big deep breath. As we sigh out, draw the fingers across the chest. Let it go. Opening out. As we breathe in, lift the hand high and take it over the body. And then sigh out. Inhale, lifting up. Letting go as we open out. Just keep going in your own rhythm. One more time. All right, let's bring the arms back together. We're going to take the lower arm and take it above the head. So we might rest our head on the forearm. This time we'll take some big circles with the arms. Bring them together. Keep going. Opening through the shoulder joint. You might like to turn your palm to go in the direction of the movement. As you roll past the head, make sure you keep that head heavy so you're not jerking or bringing any tension into your neck. As you roll through the shoulder joint, just make sure hips and knees, ankles are all stacked and still. All the sensation in our upper body. When you're ready, let's change direction. Come back the other way. When our hands meet, let's roll back onto the spine. We'll reach in between our legs, take a hold of shins or feet, whatever works for you. Draw the knees in. Just let the spine be heavy. Take a breath. And when you're ready, let's roll back onto the opposite side. Draw the knees up into the chest. Extend the arms out wide again. Stack the hips, the knees, the ankles. Let's take a breath in. And as we sigh out, roll across the body. Right arm extends wide and heavy. Inhale to bring the palms together. And then just keep it going in your own breath pattern. When your arms next come together, we'll take the lower arm that you rest the head on it, take it up above the body. Bring the arms together. We'll do our shoulder openers. Just take a big circle with the arm. Head stays heavy. Hips stay stacked. Let's change direction. Come back that other way. And when you're ready, let's just roll back onto our spine. This time we're going to draw the knees up. Just take one hand on each knee and just open through the hips. Change direction. And we'll come back up to seat. You might like to take one last rock and roll. And let's just allow ourselves to take a breath. Notice how the body feels after just half an hour or so of Pilates today. Let's bring our palms together, create a little bit of heat. You might like to bring the palms to the face, just form a small intention for the day ahead, whatever it might be. And we'll bring our palms together, acknowledging the accountability partner element of sharing practice every day. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Emily.
Thanks, Mitch.